Fine. For every
Alright, we're
name
live.
I handed, I've got a teardrop on it.
Shh.
Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for bearing with us. Just going through a slight technical hitch to bring these auctions to you live tonight. We'll get straight into it, and tonight is a little bit of a unique situation because whereas we're normally doing back-to-back properties, it is all about the buyers and sellers for one lucky place here in Canberra, which is 22 Chubb Street, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. Before that, there are a few important housekeeping issues that I just need to get ahead of. It's the terms and conditions by which we're conducting the auction. I'm going to read through the front page of the contract, and then of course we're going to get straight into things. So first of all, my name's Nick Solder-Harding from LJ Hooker Dixon. I'm very pleased to be your auctioneer for this evening, representing the team at LJ Hooker Kaleen, and there's a good turnout from these guys tonight. They're all come here to help you out with that purchase. But in particular, Mr. Michael Rodden, who you'll hear from in just a moment, and of course you'll know Michael. It's hard to not when you're in the Belconnen region, and of course you would have found him to be extremely professional and friendly. Before we get into that, as I mentioned, I just need to go through the terms and conditions by which we're conducting the auction. These have been displayed, but of course you're at home, so even more so, we're just going to read through those. And first and foremost, if you are intending to bid for the property today, it is imperative that you are registered. So you'll know if you've registered because you'll have your representative agent on the other end of the phone, as I know that a couple of you do, and you will have sent through those registration papers ahead of time. If you're watching, intending to make a bid on this property, it unfortunately might be a little bit late, but make sure that you've spoken to the team, you've got those registration papers sorted out before now, and we'll have issued you your agent and your bidder's number. The sale tonight is subject to a reserve price. Now, I'm not going to spoil everyone's good time and let you know what that is up front, although I will tell you that it's been set very realistically, and we wish the sellers all the best of luck. A couple of things about the reserve price though. If you are the highest bidder today at or above that price, well then congratulations. You've just bought yourself a property and you're going to get to move on, secure that moving date, and you'll have the contract signed on your behalf on this very night. If you are the highest bidder and for whatever reason we finish today's proceedings below that reserve price, it is still a very important position for you to be in. So what that means is that you will have the first opportunity to purchase that property before it goes to the rest of the market. So whatever happens tonight, folks, it's extremely important that you put yourself in that position so that you've got the ability to make that decision. Now, as the auctioneer, I am the sole arbiter this evening, so any decision that I make will be final. It's not something that I typically do, but these decisions are things like deciding the amount by which the bidding is to be advanced. I might refuse a bid if I don't think it's in the best interest of the seller. I may refer a bid to the seller at any time. And if there's a dispute about a bid, I might resubmit the property for sale at the last undisputed bid or just start the bidding again. I might also make one bid on behalf of the seller tonight. I might not do that, but if I do, I'll let you know that it's with me. It's called a vendor bid, and it's really just there to let you know where you need to be in order to purchase the property. So I'll take you straight through to today's submission. And the property is described legally as Block 27, Section 68 in the Division or District of Lyneham, of course known to you and your future neighbours as 22 Chubb Street in Latham. I'd like to thank the sellers for their clear instructions today and wish them all the best in the sale. The seller's solicitor is William Hague, barrister and solicitor, and they've prepared the contract that you might just be lucky enough to be signing in a few minutes' time. The stakeholder is the LJ Hooker Kaleen Trust Account, the selling agent LJ Hooker Kaleen, and as I mentioned before, they've been brilliantly represented by Michael Rodden and the team there. The restriction on transfer is nil. This is a non-land rent lease block and it's offered to you today with vacant possession. Goods are described as all fixed floor coverings, window treatments and light fittings as inspected. The date for completion is set on or before the 30 days from today's date, and the contract calls for a 10% deposit at the fall of the hammer. That is, unless of course you have made other arrangements with Michael and the team prior to today. Now, I know that you've all seen the property. I'll call over to Michael just to give you a quick reminder as to exactly why we're here, and then we will get underway.
Hi there, folks. Just want to say firstly, thank you very much
to the owners, Philip and Gretel, for giving me the opportunity to present such a beautiful home. As you can see, they've spared no expense getting the home ready for sale. They've landscaped gardens, we've had new flooring, paint throughout the house. We've got a nice open plan living in the lounge room. The home's situated on a large corner block. One of the extra features that a lot of people commented on was the 4 spacious bedrooms. Now I live in Harrison. They built 3-bedroom apartments in kind of this space here, so I can appreciate bedrooms that are a decent size, which all of these are. But yeah, I think that's bound to make one of you very happy. It's a future-proof home in a blue chip suburb of Latham. So good luck, and yeah, have the best day all win.
Thank you very much, Michael. This is a great spot, guys. It's an up-and-coming area. It's a house that you don't need to do anything to when you move in. You just move straight in, unpack, enjoy yourself. Now, I know we've got people out there eager to pick this one up, so I'm going to open it up to you now. Who'd like to be the first person in front at 22 Chubb Street?
570.
Hey, great first bid, and welcome in bidder number 3 at 570,000. Best of luck to you. We got 570 now. Fantastic buying at that level. You have to agree. Would have thought maybe straight to 6 from there, but you tell me. 570 is now on my left. I know that we've got other registrations in the room. What are you thinking, guys? 570 is surely just an amazing buying for a property like this.
575.
Can we do 80, sir? I think it's still undervalued at that. I just want to move it a little bit closer to your end goal. I'll do 580.
If he does go 580, straight.
How's it sound?
580.
Looking for 580 now, folks, otherwise it's in your favour, sir. Once
580.
and 580, welcome in, bidder number 2. 580 now, bidder number 3, it's back with you, the decision that is. These guys are holding the front position at 580,000. 90, it'll get there, sir, I know it'll get there. Come on, it might as well be your bid.
590 if you have to do 590.
Or you can just go straight to 600, they might not see it coming.
590.
Beautiful, 590,000 now. We'll take us to 6.
Can I say 6 quickly?
It's a yes from me, sir, if that helps. We'll take us to the 6 now. 590 we've got.
6.
Based on the recent sales, I'd say these are easy decisions at this stage, folks.
Get fast, Rashan.
Below value, I'd have to assume. We know that across the road sold for more. So look, okay, let's do it. Let's get you there, 595. It'll keep you in front. I appreciate that. Good news for you guys over here is that 600 is still wide open for you. 600,000 beckoning now.
600.
And 600, good on you. 600 the call now. You can go another 5 if you like, sir, but I reckon something big and bold might just be what's needed here now. We're at 600,000 neat. First call then to our starter.
600.
Second call, and good luck to you again.
Second call at 600.
Third
call.
Last
600. Another 5.
What do you think, you guys?
605. Yeah.
605?
Yes. Yeah. 605.
605, welcome back. Good move. At 605 now.
610.
610, okay, let's do it. At 610 then.
610.
610,000, it's worth another 5 any day of the week, sir. But at 10 might just be what's needed here now. At 610,000 a bid. Once. 610. Twice.
612. 612.
Should we just do the 12 and a half, get us halfway?
Can you do 12 and a half?
So that's 10.
612.
Okay, 612, let's do
Bit
it.
of 2.
612.
This is where I
Where does that leave you?
Hi guys.
Guys, 615 is the next logical step there. 620 might be the better place to go. Just giving you a bit of a hint. I've done a few auctions in my time. 15, good on you. Okay, 15 now, back in.
615 back in.
Another 2 then if you like, guys.
620.
Took them a bit longer than last time. I think you're getting closer and closer to your goal. We're at 615 now.
617.
17, got you there. We go the 20 then, folks. We've got 617 over here. 20, beautiful, well done.
Every time he's just a little bit, leave it all wide open for rounding up to the next
We're back in the lead at 620.
Tim's a smart man. He's giving you good advice. 20 now is the bid. 22 if you like, but I think something a little bit bolder might be called for. We're at 20,000 now. Once.
620 is the bid.
Twice.
20 was here.
620 is the bid.
Yeah, don't look at the screen.
Yeah,
620
it's
is the
against
bid.
you, Rashad.
Third,
Gone third.
last call.
625.
25. Good on you. I love that.
Good bid. Well
Good
done.
bit of strength. At 625,000 now.
Well done, Rashad.
625 the bid. Folks, I see some frantic, well not frantic, but serious discussion happening over there. 25, 26, let's do it. At 26 now.
626.
Hey guys, that's got to give you some confidence. That's down to a $1,000 bid now. Get yourself back in front. At 626 now, the offer and 27. Very, very good. 27 now.
628.
Let this fill you with hope and with peacefulness, guys. 628, because we've got people obviously here willing to compete for a property like this. And again, you've got nothing to do here once you move in. 628, and that's it. You don't spend any more than that after you move in because the work's already been done. 630, good move, love it. At 630,000.
That's good to see.
Trying to round things off, and I'll tell you what, sir.
630.
We've got even more conversations happening over here. Easy decision, I still think, for somewhere like Latham, an area like this, you're not going to be sweating a price like this in a few years, I don't think.
You don't want to go any higher than that.
Oh, I don't like the look on Lucas's face here, but number 3, your avatar. 630,000 neat. It's in your favour, folks, and you've been good with us so far. I'd love to see an increase, guys. Whoever's got the amazing Lucas controlling their bad paddle.
Yeah, switch for signs.
You got a good bloke at the helm here. Let him help you with one more bid at 630. Otherwise, it's in your hands. First call at $630,000. Second call
What about a couple?
At
How
6:30.
that goes. Two more.
Guys, you're here, you've come this far, it's a good price. Throw another one on it, give it a go. Third,
We love it.
last call at 630,000.
In your favour.
How about just another one? Give it a shot.
Think,
Give it a
I
shot.
don't like that.
They
I don't like
are
that.
really pushing that on the guy.
I think we can go a little bit more.
What about 500? 500?
Just bear with us, folks. Some key decisions being made here.
Nice
Give it a crack.
$500.
Could be the...
500.
Hey, wow. That might just be the best $500 you ever spent. We'll see how that goes now. 630 and a half. Just edging us further ahead of the competition.
631.
631. Welcome back.
It's gone up another 500.
Well done.
But you know what, guys?
Now on a roll. Now on
It
a
is
roll. Let's
only
get going.
$500 away. It is so close. It is so close. Give it all that you've got. 631 is the call. And Michael, like these guys, they're going at it, but with below my instructions, I might need to have a chat with you shortly because there doesn't seem to be a lot to separate the two at the moment. 631 is the call.
I'm just going to put you on the board.
Bit of 3. I'm so sorry I don't know your name. I'd feel better if I did, but Michael's just going to come and have a quick chat to you. Guys, we've got you over there. You are in front. You're where you need to be. You've done well, so thank you. We just want to make sure that we're doing the right thing by our sellers. We don't want anyone going home with regrets. And folks, I'll tell you what, if you're looking on and thinking, wow, this is great, a place like this in Latham, and it's really just down to 2 people. Well, this is a direct result of the fact that it's become more difficult to get finance approval within an auction period. It used to be the case a couple of years back now where you could just go for pre-approval, you get it done in 2 or 3 days, and you were set and you could go to attend auctions. It's not happening anymore. It's taking 4, 5, 6 weeks in some cases, in a lot of cases actually. So if you haven't looked into that yet, go and do it now. If you have looked into it and you're not satisfied with how long it's taking, make sure that you have a chat to one of these guys at Eldrick and Kayleen. See if they can refer you to a good broker, because that is sometimes the difference between putting you in a room like this, where you can be getting a deal like this, and putting you somewhere where you're making offers blind against a much greater number of people, like we saw across the road at another place at Chubb Street. That sold for a similar price here, and I'll tell you what, this needs no work, that one needed quite a bit of work. So you guys are doing well. At 6:31, guys, I am on the edge of my seat waiting to see what you're going to do. We're still below my instruction though, Michael.
You can talk to me? Sure.
I'll just let you, obviously.
Rashaan, you there?
I'll try not to push you.
Alright, I've just got a quick, everyone's kind of hanging on the line here.
Push a little, Lucas, because I want to see them back in the front seat.
Alright, let's go. $200.
Oh, 250, mate. Come on, don't do that to me.
What a beautiful home.
Yeah. 430. I think I could get them off that. Are you able to? Big land increase on 6. I think I can get them down.
Currently on the market. They're just having chats at the moment.
Yeah, not for outright sale at this stage, guys, but whoever's in front is the person that holds all the power. I can tell you that, whether we're for outright sale or not. And I still think it might be able to happen tonight. The person in front, if we conclude this auction, is going to be the person that gets the opportunity to buy this property before the rest of the market. Once this goes to private treaty, things get a lot less transparent, they get a lot less easy, I can tell you that from experience. I would be buying here in this room tonight if I had the opportunity, especially at a price like that for a house like this. What do you think, guys? While they're doing their thing, just throw another $500 on it. While they're not looking, just sneak it in there.
Another 5.
Absolutely. Just another 500.
It's got to be worth 640 any other weekend.
Well, let me talk to the owners and see if they'll come off the reserve.
Oh, we're happy to let this one go.
Okay, so. Thanks, mate.
Oh, I still don't like it that you're saying things so.
Right, so,
It's a for a 4-beddy at that price you pay. It's a
To those of you watching at home, if you think that this is a little bit awkward at the moment, I'll tell you what, it feels more awkward for me because I'm the one standing in front of the camera. But just to let you know what's happening, Michael is off having a chat to the sellers and one of you as well. Rashan, I think he's been having a chat with you. He's talking to the sellers now. We're just seeing if we can put one of you guys in a position where you can actually purchase the property. So this is a lot of what goes on behind the scenes because at the moment, like I said, the owners are hoping for a little bit more. I think they're really reasonable in what they're thinking for this house based on my chats with them, based on seeing what's been going on in the market.
Oh, really?
But the bottom line is they'd like to have it sold tonight. There's a lot of benefit in having a contract exchange on the spot. Know where you stand, know where you're going, both for them and for you. So that's what we're trying to get done for you at the moment. Michael's just still on the phone with the seller. He's about to talk to you though, Rashan. Guys over there with Lucas, bidder number 3. This is also, I'll tell you what, buying you a little bit of time to make a decision that might just be one of the key decisions that you make in your life about this next property, where you end up.
There's also not
I know another $1,000 here or there might seem like a lot now, and it's not an insignificant amount of money, but 5-10 years down the track, you're not going to be thinking about what you paid for the place. You might end up thinking about what you could have paid for the place. That's what's been happening for the last decade or so in Canberra, and it's a pretty typical story in real estate. You miss those opportunities, you look back on them, it might seem like a lot of money, and all of a sudden, with a little bit of hindsight, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what if they halfway? Halfway, 6:33. I got it.
I'll tell you what, Rashan, do what he says. Seconds feel like minutes up here at the moment.
6:33. Will you release the property? Can I do that? All right, 6:32.
6:32.
Yeah.
Rashan, hey, good on you. At 6:32. Strengthen
Strengthen
your position there. Definitely.
6:32.
Yep.
6:32 here.
6:32, Rashan.
Yeah.
And my instruction is to sell you the property at 6:32. If there is no further increase, that is. Keep in mind, guys, this is now it. This is it. It's going to be sold. It's not going to come back. 632,000. I can see a quiver in Lucas's wrist. I don't want to see you try and make that bid when things finish up. At $632,000. Otherwise, we sell, folks. First call at 6:32. This is it, guys. I know it's a lot of pressure, but this is a decision that needs to be made. Awesome. I love that. Welcome back. 6:32 and a half. Well done, and best of luck to you as well. That extra half on top, and hey, we'll see how that works for you. We're back now with this decision in your corner, Rashan, at 6:32, 500, and you've shaken things up. I'll tell you what, that $500 bid, 633, just 500 on top, guys. This might be how it plays out from now on. We'll see. Or you could throw something bigger on top, try and shut it down.
635.
Yes, love it. 635. Good on you. 635,000. This is how games are
What do you
won.
want to do? You want another one?
That's our final.
Another 500?
You think, or is it definitely your final?
Yeah, well, hold on. You said 631 was your final, so we'll have that conversation later on. But guys, you have done something special here because you've caused a bit of a disturbance with our other bidder. And guys, I mean, you almost had that a couple of times.
What do you want to do quickly?
635 now. Throw another one on
It's
it.
for outright sale.
Take it back. It will not be coming back unless you guys are going to sell it soon. But I don't think
635,
so.
500.
635, 500.
Yes.
Guys, it's another $500 bid. Read into that what you will, but you are close. You are close. Give it another crack. That, look at how long that took for that bid to come in, and it was $500. And put it this way, if you throw another bid on top of that, and you don't actually buy the property, then you haven't even spent the money anyway, guys. You've just made your competition pay a little bit more, but it either wins you the property, or you walk away with a good story. But 635 and a half now, it's going to buy it otherwise. And folks, I think I've dilly-dallied enough because you guys have been great sports. So good luck to you, Rashaan, at 635, 500. Going once, this is for the keys, guys. Going twice.
Going twice. 635, 500.
Last chance, guys. Once more, give it a crack. Third time now. We are selling. We are selling.
He's lifting the hammer up. Come on.
Guys, one more.
100%, 110% sure.
Rashaan and Arati, it's all your way.
Selling,
Don't you
and
worry.
Rashaan,
Here we go.
congratulations.
Selling
It looks like you've come out of this the winner. We
Here
are
we go.
sold. Well done.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, fantastic. It was a hard-fought battle, and you've come away with the property, so congratulations, Rashaan. I'm sure you're feeling really, really great at the moment. To our other bidders, and I really wish I'd overheard your name as well, but thank you so much for coming. It was great having you here. And don't see this as the end. The guys at El Jungle Kaleen are going to work overtime to try and find you a property. In the meantime, guys, have a great evening, and we'll see you at our next auction event. Cheers.
You can see that the team